All right. Well, well, well.
Are you live and
climb
kicking,
there?
sir?
I am indeed alive and kicking. I think. I hope.
White climbing rather steeply, as speed is something we can regain.
Understood. I have you off my left wing there, sir.
That is correct, sir.
And these damn French gauges are somewhat difficult to interpret,
Indeed, sir.
but I'm sure it will prove adequate in bringing down the Hun. Just stay above 160 French units and we should be fine.
The 160 French units, you say? On which gauge?
Take your pick, Mr. Potlocket. It shouldn't really matter.
Never mind. Dip my nose. Well, sir, I'd say there's a rather obvious lack of Huns here, sir.
Yeah, who can blame them? Not only are there two of us out in force, but we are also in the future, Mr. Potlocket.
No. I see planes, sir.
Do elaborate, Mr. Potlocket.
Two planes spotted, sir. Some 8 kilometers out.
Copy that. Using my
7 o'clock.
nobility-assisted vision, I can also acquire these two bandits. Two planes doing the yo-yos over there. Roughly 10 o'clock, wouldn't you say? 11, perhaps.
11-ish.
Really? Time for tea, then.
I think so. Another plane had just spot. Sir, off on my right. 1 o'clock.
Altitude is... yeah, I see it. Well,
Seems to be engaging the two planes. So let's try and stay above it, I'd say.
yes, we can't zoom climb against these triple-decker planes. But remember, running away is sometimes valorous.
It's a French plane after all.
It is a French plane after all, I was just about to say.
So, can you determine who's who there? Top one seems to be a dry decker. Yeah, the bottom one is too big to be one.
Well, since they are all Jerries and only two planes have been introduced, I would assume that they are all dry-deckers, actually.
No, the one on the left are actually dogfighting, sir.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well,
Bad ending.
color me fucked.
The one at 12 o'clock, though, probably our friend Wad. Oh, wait.
That does seem likely, yes. Hello, Syrian.
Hello indeed, Syrian. Does Syrian have...
Flying Circus? I don't know.
Anyone with Flying Circus should clearly join us on the unprofessional test server.
Quite so, quite so.
The test plane.
We do have confirmation now that the plane to our 11 there is a dry-decker.
Yes. I do believe he's seen us, sir, because he's making a very strange... Oh, he's making a Himmelman.
Isn't he sort of turning towards us?
He is, sir.
Alright.
And...
one of us goes in, keeps him low. The other stays above, and then we'll trade. You're breaking off to the right. Let's see if he follows you. Otherwise, I'll engage him first.
He is definitely good.
Alright. I will engage him first.
Good run, sir.
I'm not sure what that is, but he is on me.
Coming in, sir. He's off, sir.
I'm not so sure yet. Actually, he might be. Alright, he's going for you, I think.
Yeah, he is.
Alright, keep him there for a second. He's turning on me.
Talking about.
I will not turn with him.
That is indeed a good choice, sir. He's on my tail, sir.
I'm on him. Did he get some hits in there?
No. Barely scratching the paint. Then turning a bit to the left. Oop.
Careful, Mr. Potlockets. It's almost within firing range.
And he turns up. Eyes. He knows what he's doing. I can most certainly say that I will probably be the one. Oh my!
Diving on him again.
I am.
Yep.
I did get some hits in.
Yeah.
And so did you. Ooh.
He's still on you though. He refuses to break off this time.
No, I presented myself as an easy target. Oh, that's. I'm looking at you. Oh, fuel tank hit, noggin hit.
Well, he is injured.
That was a close one.
He's doing the Fokker dance where he does the spiral dance. Yeah, well, he does the little spiral thing, falls heedlessly for a couple of seconds, and then I'm going to need some assistance here. Thank you. Good job staying high there, Mr. Potlocker. I'll attempt to regain some energy.
Oh, coming in now. No, he's too nimble. It's coming in on you, sir.
No, he's not. Well, he is actually. You're right. I got some decent hits there, and I don't think he hit me back. We'll need your assistance in a second, Mr. Potlocket.
Coming in a second, sir. Minor hits on him.
Alright, I think I have the speed advantage. He won't be able to catch me. He will probably switch targets.
Yes, I think he got hits on me again. Cooling system is taking a beating.
Go right.
Going
Or
right.
dive, actually.
Right.
Yep. It's deeper, Mr. Potlocket.
I'm trying to, sir. He's off me.
Yep. You go in again if you can.
Yeah, coming about. A bit too far out.
I am surprised that he's still going, as strong as he is. Granted, we've only gathered some glancing hits on what is a mostly empty airframe, but he's on you. Keep going. Don't turn.
I'm not turning. My engine went out.
Oh my god, my wing came off. All that said, I am rather surprised that he is still alive.
Yes, quite. I got at least 3 bursts into him. It's rather intact.
Well, I mean, he didn't get me at least.
My plane, I mean.
Yes, I unfortunately fell into, I guess, over-enthusiastic dive, I should say.
And a quick turn.
Yes, the left wing came loose from its moorings. And while a 3.5 remained, I wasn't able to right her in time.
That was a rather nice fight, though.
It was, and good cooperation.
Yeah, very good cooperation.
Now,
It's a bit easier to do it with when you're just going in like 75 kilometers an hour.
yes, and also the icons did help a fair bit in making sure that you always knew what plane was where and so on and so forth. Even so, our conduct was better than we usually do.
Yes. But then again, I managed to actually mistake you for him and him for you at several occasions.
Well, you are a commoner after all, Mr. Potlocket. Some mistakes are to be expected.
Well then.
Well then. Rakete, as they say.
and away. Right, turning right. Adjusting fuel mixture.
Hello there, Dog Train and Red Jagged. Long time no see. Now, where did you go? Did I...
I'm right in front of you, sir.
Ah. There's a very small dead zone where you can't look over the wing and you can't look below the wing, in which you managed to park your pretty red little ass.
No, they're just loose bullets. Alright then.
The time is 15 past 2.
Very important.
How much fuel are you carrying, by the way, old boy?
I'm not sure. I think I lowered it to maybe around 56%.
That does make sense, because I'm carrying a full fuel load and you do seem to be getting ahead of me. Not by much, mind. The difference is perhaps a few kilometers, and you're not exactly speeding away in your canvas kite there, but...
No. Yeah, but I know when we were flying straight and level before, I was hitting 250 on this right. No, 50 to 10.
Now, why on earth would you do that, Mr. Dog Train, sir? Donating a World War I uniform to a museum? You should donate it to me. Oh, did you just dive?
No, I did a little roll.
You fell past my windscreen like a rock.
I know, and my engine went out for a second as well. It was rather scary, sir.
Yes, well, that's what you get. Trying to show off in front of your superiors.
So, should we see if we can help Jean-Pierre?
Well, he won't help himself, that's for certain.
He's not shot down by a Focke-Wulf.
I am mildly upset that I didn't manage to fight you lot in a Stuka when we took out
Yes.
the Spats versus with Corey.
Yes, that was rather unfortunate.
And actually, Mr. Doughboy, where that's raise a different question. Where did you even get a World War I uniform in the first place?
When I was in London the other year, we visited a second-hand store. One of them fancy, expensive second-hand stores, quite close to the central station, because we were about to leave towards Gatwick Airport.
As you do, yes.
As you do. And that fella had I think it was an RAF World War II uniform, complete.
And you bought it for me?
No, sir. It cost like £1,400.
Bollocks.
But it had everything, like down to the boots and medals and stuff.
I love it. There's a spat circling overhead there. He's coming around. What a cheeky bugger. I ought to give him a few rounds of... Wait, did I take balloon guns?
I did.
I might have taken balloon guns, yes.
I have balloons. Sadly, there are no balloons.
That does put a rather sad tilt on the whole balloon gun situation. Let's go commit some war crimes.
Plane spotted on our left, sir. Probably Hans and Jean-Pierre.
I have the icons turned off at the moment. Would you give me a altitude and a bearing?
Our altitude, 9 o'clock. Some 9 kilometers out. Oh my god, your tail. You need less fuel, sir.
I reckon I do.
Should we turn north, sir?
Yes. Could you hold still for just a second there, Mr. Potlocket, while I get my Webley out?
I'm not sure I want to do this, sir.
Well... turning north? Yes.
Turning. That is a good heading. Slightly more to the left, sir. I would say a heading like 45 degrees. And you should have a plane visible right in front of you, sir.
Indeed.
It is indeed a dry decker.
And I believe it might be WAD again.
It might be.
Given the fact that it's out there alone, probably patrolling, expecting us to come from further north. Tell you what, increase combat spacing. I'll break off a little bit to the left. You break off a little bit to the right.
That, sir, I know. I located him again. Having my icons turned off as well, sir.
Yeah, I turned them back on again, if we're going to fight him.
Yeah. Oh, he's coming straight for me, sir.
Understood. Keep in mind, keep your speed up, and this... Yep, it's him. Alright, keep going. Good, don't turn on him. I'll take care of that.
Right wing got a hit. Or his left wing, I mean left wing. Middle one. Good, he's seen you. Doing the floppity flop.
We'll need your assistance in a moment, Mr. Potlocket.
He's still flopping around.
Well, he's giving up his altitude there.
Yep.
And he is still turning, in which case, don't follow.
He's following you, sir.
Yep.
Turning about.
He's turning again. I will maintain energy here while you attack. He is still circling.
He's still circling downwards.
In which case I say turn back and attack him again, and I'll try to maintain this energy advantage instead of...
damages ending that much. I only saw hits on his wings, so...
Well, he wants to drag me down, I believe.
That is true. I lost sight of him. I see him. Want to lower our diving capabilities so he can just turn fight.
Or he's waiting for his friend.
He has a friend.
Well, not really. Yeah, he's waiting for us to give up the energy advantage so he can turn fight all he wants.
Yep.
Let's not give that to him.
Nope, diving down. Oh, bugger. Bloody gun clicked when I was about to fire.
Understood.
Coming about. It's very far down.
Yes, indeed.
So, where would you turn, Mr. Fokker?
Keep going. Drag him left. If he wants to turn at all, he doesn't.
No, he doesn't.
Good.
We're still having too much energy here.
And that's fine. As long as he doesn't want to play, you can just keep coming back and strike him.
Mm-hmm.
What's important is that we do not give in to our baser instincts like the Hun. And allow him to dictate the fight. You may turn back.
Back, sir. Just cock the gun just to make sure. Lost sight of him.
It's right in front of you, ish.
Oh, visual.
Near the coast.
Oh, there it is. It's very far. Has he actually turned off his engine? I think so. Yeah.
Well, I'll attack him then.
No. He's going down. He's landing.
Very good. He's conceded like a gentleman. He refused to give up the kill.
Now, where is Jean-Pierre?
I do believe I saw them up further north.
No, sir.
I'm surprised you can test something for mustard gas at this stage. Must have been in that filter for a very long time.
Wait, what?
Dog Train is telling us all about his World War I kit. Apparently has a gas mask that still contains mustard gas or something. I know, terrible. Perfectly dreadful.
Oh, ineffective one then.
Well, the filter did. I do believe it's the purpose of a filter. Shall we, once this is over and done with, shall we go have a look-see on Wings of Liberty?
Do we believe we shall, sir?
I have a proposition for you, Mr. Potlocket.
Alright.
Low-altitude trick flying through that city over there.
Oh, you mean the port, sir?
Yes.
Well then.
Or we could... This small one, yes. The small one beneath
Right.
us is probably better.
Small one beneath us.
Yes, there's a city right here.
Oh, there, yeah. I do believe the factory is more interesting, though.
You may be right.
Because these are just tiny houses, so.
Well, it all depends on how low you go. How low can you go, Mr. Potlogger?
Quite low, sir. I'm a commoner, after
So, rather low.
all.
Contact, 12 o'clock.
Yes.
You're 9 o'clock.
I do believe that is word taking off on the airfield, sir.
Time for some low altitude aerobatics. Why are you heading over there?
Well,
You're flying off towards the coast again.
I'm going for the small city, sir.
But you said the factory was more fun.
It is out over by the sea, sir.
What bloody factory?
Factory, I'm sending up a flare, sir.
Oh, I see you, but...
Dad, I just put a flare straight through my wing, sir. Apparently you can do that now.
Straight through it, or...
Straight through it, sir. There's a hole now. And it's scorched.
Really?
Yes.
Very well.
So in that general direction.
Yes, I am following you, trying to keep an eye on my speed this time.
Omar, speed is above the speed limit.
Yes. What is coming in?
No service, sir. He can't catch up.
He can't catch up, but he will catch us as soon as we start ignoring him. And
Well, that's a problem. I have flares. We can always... Sir, I've just damaged my plane with a flare.
no, that
Definitely.
man can beat us in most cases. Even though when we're 2 against 1, I'm not going to fight him with a flare gun.
I mean, you can damage him with a flare gun, sir.
I know I can damage him with a flare gun, but I'm not interested in doing it.
This is a rather boring port city as well.
I agree, there's nothing here. Head west then, towards our lines.
But still is, sir.
You see that lighthouse there? You wanna have a contest about who can get the... Well,
That's rather disappointing, I'd say.
I would be inclined to agree. Shall we,
Oh, you shot him down.
what?
What, sir?
I didn't shoot him down.
You have 3 kills, sir.
Yes, they were all from the first. One of them is you, and 2 of them are AI. He turned his engine off, and before it was counted as a kill. Should we move on to the Wings of Liberty server then?
We should, sir.
Understood. I will... what's the button again to pause the stream? Is it? Oh well, doesn't really matter. Prepare to watch me try to join a server over and over again.
There's plenty of slots. Around 20 of them.
Yes, but if we click join at the same time, we will surely hit our heads together at some point and be kicked out. Do you know what? Do you know what, Mr. Potlogan?
You got kicked out?
No, I'm just gonna go Ballywell get myself a drink. That's what I'm gonna do. Ah, I should put some tea on, but I'm afraid that will have to wait until afterwards. Yes, quite so, quite so.
Well, I'm fetching a bit more water.
I have arrived. Let's see, what have we got here? A bunch of ships, German ships. They're called Black Sea Kriegsmarine, but I have a distinct feeling that they're not the Kriegsmarine at all, but mostly cargo vessels, helpless against Peshkas and IL-2s. Port Gaspar, Pavlovskaya, Chushka, Gostoyevskaya, Kievskaya, and Hardy By.
What are you gruffing about, sir?
Well, I'm just saying that there's a bunch of German ships here who are labeled the Black Sea Kriegsmarine, but are probably helpless cargo vessels. There's some ships in the north. Military column, industrial building. I guess the big question is, can I fire the R4M rockets? Do they have the, what's it called? The Focke-Wulf, the Anton, with the new stuff?
No.
They do not. Have you selected the Germans then?
I have not, but it's 43, so I presume not. I could be totally wrong, though.
Yes, well, who even knows at this point? Strange things happen when the map is not released.
Who's known? So, do you think we should go Germans anyway?
Well, there is a significant disadvantage for the Russian team. But they will probably win anyway.
Probably. But, yes.
Ah, well, we can't let people sit around here. Let's go have a look on the...
I have two options here.
Yes?
Spitfire or bombing the defense at Kushka. Which means since I don't have the A8, I would probably take a Stuka.
But I am all about Stukas, my friend.
Then I say Bagherevo.
Bagherevo.
Oh,
Right.
it doesn't have the A8.
It does not. It does have the G6, and it does have a couple of 110s. But Stukas, it's a relatively short distance.
Oh, you know what?
Do elaborate.
It's a defensive position, which would mean guns and stuff. How about a duck?
A duck. Well, fact of the matter remains that I have really only flown it once, and I don't know how to do it.
Yeah, it's true.
And it's got really rubbish bombs as well.
It is a rather rubbish plane, yes. If you want to take the Stuka, you can of course take the Stuka, and I can act as fire support with a duck.
Well, I don't see why not. I can bring the big booms, and you bring the guns and the smaller booms. Does that sound all right to you people?
That sound... Let's take those guns. Should I take big guns, small guns, other guns, bomb guns?
I'm going to bring the three 250s, and I'm going to check. No, I forgot to. I downloaded the 4K skins for the Stuka, but I forgot to install them. Yeah. Bollocks.
Let's put a mirror in there. I don't need a radio compass. And do I need all those extra guns? Estimated speed loss 0 kilometers an hour.
You need the guns.
How many do I get for this one then? 30 rounds, 80 rounds. Ammunition mass 24 kilos, 74 kilos. Well, it's not a hard choice then.
Starting it up.
So ugly. Already?
Well, it is a Stuka. They need like 2 seconds to start up.
I haven't even chosen my skin yet. It has teeth. I like it.
I mean,
say, is this a field or a landing strip?
Hello.
Landing strip.
I'm honestly not quite sure, but I do believe it's a proper landing strip. Ah, there you go. I can't make up my mind about the duck. I don't know if it's ugly or beautiful. I think it's ugly, but I'm not sure.
Oh, it's ugly. It's very, very ugly. I have such poor frame rate at the moment.
Yes, mine is also rather rubbish. I think I'm getting about 60.
Well, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 planes in the area.
It's an airfield on Kuban, and I'm also streaming. Ah, well.
First engine running. That's a lot of You are flying a Italian Stuka.
Jawohl.
Can't say I've seen that. First engine, next gen, mixture. Are you done now, Mr. Radio on? Wait, what else are you gonna push?
What is that paint job? Looks like a garbage pail kid.
A what?
It's an 80s thing. I think. Sounds like a 90s thing now I think about it. 90s was definitely the gross out decade.
Run. Go.
What do you think I am? A Focke-Wulf?
Bombing a Ju-52. You don't have any bombs.
Well, it was used in a bombing role in a bunch of different cases. I think it literally just shoveled them out the back door.
Yep.
Didn't Bismarck make a video about this recently?
Yeah,
well, not that specifically, but he did mention in passing the bombing of Warsaw, wasn't it?
Yeah,
they used Ju-52. much publicized.
Right then.
All right, Mr. Podloget, alles klar?
Alles klar. Rocketieren.
Rakete.
No kitten, not now. Not now. Doing a spin. Fucking cat.
Solo.
Yeah, I'm having a bit of a rough time.
You'll get it, Mr. Podloget, I'm sure.
Yes. It's just very unstable.
Quite so.
No, I do believe I know. I think it's like something manual propeller pitch.
Yes, you need that to take off.
Why is it not working? First engine propeller pitch, put that up to 100. There we go.
Have I ever mentioned I love the Stuka dearly? You know my great-grandfather served in the Great War.
I do. Holy gods!
I haven't seen her Kayla was killed in the chat yet. But I'm assuming it's not going all too well.
I don't remember how to start this thing.
You need to set the mixture manually to something, and also the prop pitch needs to be manual, and you set it to, I don't know.
No, you know what? Screw this. I'm bringing up a Stuka. I don't remember it being this hard to take off.
The duck is weird. It's the one that's the engines are set for like for combat, I believe, and you have to manually bring it back to keep it on continuous flight.
Yes.
But it also means that you need to do some weird stuff to get it off the ground. It might not be actually that complicated. I just don't remember it because I've flown it once or twice,
yeah,
maybe.
Same.
You've got something coming in for landing there. Looks like.
I'm off the landing field. I'm bringing up a Stuka because I've broken both my wings, probably.
Yes.
Should be with you shortly.
Understood. Don't worry. I have plenty of fuel. And the engine is actually running rather cold at this altitude. It was a... Dear Lord, turn off the light so I can... Okay, never mind then. You just spawn in?
I'm just started up and several other planes spawned in.
Yes, there's quite a lot of them. I see another duck. No, that's a 110.
That is certainly a 110. Probably two.
Nope, just the one. And the 110's gone.
Yeah.
Oil to 50.
What?
Oil to 50. I'm circling the field waiting for you to take off. Boom,
That
boom,
is
boom,
understood.
boom, boom. Make sure to drop my thing. We will start with the...
Nothing coming
we start
in.
with the underbelly.
Someone hot manning.
Yeah, it looks rather clear in all directions.
Raketen.
After you take off, go into climb settings about 80, and gentle right hand climb until you are lined up just about 100 degrees. I will be right behind you.
Copy. $80, turning to 100. At 100.
You may throttle down to continuous.
$76.
I'm coming up behind you now. 7, 8 o'clock.
Oh my. Such speed.
Yes. A whopping 350 kilometers an hour. Let's see here. Our target's out on that island there, isn't it?
It is.
The industrial buildings, is it? No, the defense. Chushka.
Shushka, yes.
Alright. Yes, 110 should do the trick. So, give it another 10 degrees. I do see some traces there.
There's probably defenses there and general dogfight in that general area.
They look like German traces.
We do have military column A and B, as well as some bridges down to the south. Setting close engagement distance for arms.
Yep. Double check your temperatures. Mine are still pretty low.
Yeah, it's at around 70.
I'm going to go up to 80 for a moment, get some altitude back up.
Copy. One plane off to our 11? No, 2 o'clock. Slightly above us. Probably friendly.
No tally at this moment.
It's about a kilometer out, right over the bay, about twice our height.
Understood. I think I've changed my mind. I don't think we should be going in high. I'm going back down to continuous. A moment, let me just double check the map here.
I hit something that brought down my frame rate extremely much.
Probably the city beneath us.
Yes.
Yeah, my frame rate. No, my frame rate's okay right now. It's 75.
Went down to 25.
Alright. How far behind me are you? I can't quite make you out back there.
400 or 500.
Should I throttle down?
Oh, it's slightly. I could probably dive a bit and catch up.
See to it that you do. I'm down to 55 at the moment.
I'm catching up at 350 now. One plane going left to right, 12 o'clock, cloud level. 2 planes, 3 planes, 4 planes, cloud level.
Yeah, those are going to be defenses, probably. Russian tracers, 12 o'clock. 1 plane, 2 plane, 3 planes, sky altitude.
Yes, there's a dogfight straight ahead. You can throttle up.
I'm going to dive.
Sounds good.
Plane above us looks German to me. Probably a Focke-Wulf. Not quite sure what we're supposed to be bombing here, but
It's probably something up over that island. Planes.
1 plane falling out of the sky.
Yeah, there's a shit. That's a Stuka. No.
No, it's not a Stuka.
No, it's a... It's friendly, that's what it is.
The diving also looks friendly.
Everything's friendly. Probably unfriendly. Let's see. Target spotted.
Something passing behind us, which must have been friendly.
Plenty of targets behind the port. Seems to be destroyed vehicles on this side. This line of defense is all the way over here.
Alright.
Southern port seems to be destroyed.
Are these buildings? Oh, there's tanks and stuff here as well.
Yeah. Focus on things. Nice. Nice bomb drop.
Alright, I missed with that last one. Might have missed with all of them. Gunners are firing.
Not sure. I destroyed one gun. All bombs are out. We'll probably strafe something.
Oh, taking fire. I am dead.
You are. Said pilot got a fighter on him now.
It's a bit late for that, I'd say.
He lost his tail.
Understood.
There are more people here.
Wasn't a very good bombing run, given that we had to approach such low altitude and high speed.
Yes.
I think the only kill I was actually granted was for the gun I strafed. You still alive and heading back?
Still alive, but doing another final pass. And heading back. And a bit low. I think I end my stream here because it's a bit laggy.
Understood. I just spawned into a G2, 110 G2.
110 G2, copy. It's a 35% fuel. Bombs or no bomb?
I brought two 250s and 450s.
I think I'll do 1250s. Oh, I can't have 1250s and gun pods.
I think you have plenty guns to take out those without the gun pods, to be honest.
That is true, but I'm more concerned about the flying kind. Becca cannon. Starting up, or getting on the field. Are you the one starting up or the one rolling?
I'm the one taxiing at the moment. The 110s are still not the easiest planes to taxi, but you remember how they used to be?
Oh, I do. I never had the problem with them, though. Oh, fuck.
Are we being strafed?
Yes. That's a 1-9.
Understood, I'll take off then.
You have a 109 coming in for landing.
Well, it's coming in from behind, right?
No, front left.
Oh, I see. It's not on the field at all.
No, I have no idea what it is. Where's he going? First engine on. I do not see the plane.
Well, we could be pretty far off. Well, this is your captain speaking. We have reached altitude at a whopping 600-700 meters. Is Monsieur rolling?
Monsieur is rolling.
Pauker, Pauker.
Soon on the taxiway. Canopy. And we're taking off.
Capital. Roughly same procedure as last time.
Ten four.
Are you lifting off now?
It is.
And the target direction is 110, just like us.
110. Watch out. Light plane.
Where is it?
Behind you.
Is it?
It was a friend of playing going in for that one.
Ah, with the lights on. Yes, I see it. I was wondering why the temperature was behaving so weirdly. One of my radiators was open and the other was closed. Your position?
Behind you.
Distance?
900.
It's pretty far.
Pretty far.
Tell you what, let's go in slightly more from the north this time.
Sounds like a capital idea, sir.
Well, I don't know if there are any capital ideas really when we're attacking a target so close to their airfield, but
It's Kuban, after all.
quite so. Altitude holding at 1500. Speed is 400.
How do you even get that high? Oh, you have less bombs.
I do.
You have a different setup, so it probably have less drag, maybe. Or you're just flying.
What were you going 1250s? Well, I'm right now. I'm not at 400. I'm at 390. But even so, are you still behind me? Quite far behind me.
I'm behind. Quite far. 700 now. Slightly off to your left.
Verstanden. Can see the target now. Currently, I have no visual, which probably means that they are behind me.
No, should be fine. I do believe they are south and quite low. One plane spotted over the target.
I tally. It's not alone, there's two. He is diving.
See the second one.
He's following him up. Another plane directly over the target. Very low.
Going
Flying north now, yes.
Yeah,
looks like a
that's the
two.
one I had tally on.
Alright, there's another one. The other ones were going higher. There's yet another one smoking, a fighter off to my left. 3 planes.
I see a fight from the clouds.
Alright, I will begin my attack run soon. I'm going to pick up the speed right away because who knows when I'll be dead.
It is known.
I'll probably put 1-500 into these buildings here.
Do so. I'll drop a bomb, a carpet from between the ports.
Do so. One bomb's away. 2 trucks destroyed, that's about it.
Yeah, that target doesn't have much.
Understood.
There's a few tanks maybe, but not much else.
That's a second 5e. I don't know if that was a hit or not. Don't think so. I think it went a bit far. Yep, no hits on that. Didn't miss by a lot, but
Don't pull up too steeply.
no. But I'm going to turn away from your bombs, which I saw drop there. I have a fighter on my 6.
Bombs are out.
Evacuate. You will be hit by... I won't be alive for much longer.
Yep, I have something on my 6. I love these new Russian guns that cannot hit for shit. Shoot her! Come on!
I don't know why. I don't really know what's going on here.
Bloody dead gunner ain't doing shit.
Why?
Hmm?
Just leave me.
Are you climbing?
I'm trying to land. Oh, well. Not sure if I died or not.
It's not the correct airfield.
I ditched. I did get a plane assist for something, apparently. They are very sticky, these Russians.
Yeah.
6 vehicles and 3 buildings. And we did destroy the target.
Good.
Good job, Mr. Potloggett.
I have a hole in my left wing.
Do you now? And of course the 108 is locked. Well, it is 43 after all. Well, really without that, I don't know. What do they have down here then? Wait, they have the... All right. What now then?
Oh, this must be the airfield. No, that's that airfield. I'm still trying to land, sir.
I see.
How's the targets looking?
Well, they have the industrial building left and the military column. I was thinking we might want to take another couple of 110s out from the same airfield and just swing south onto that industrial building.
Yes. Sounds like an idea. Should we maybe take an E2 then? E4 or E variant?
How's that?
Considering if they have big bombs, that is.
They have the same bomb loads available.
A chain then.
So at that point, it's a pity really, because it was a good opportunity to.
Oh yeah, first engine overheat.
Probably a good thing I set my gun convergence to 120 meter and forgot to change it since we flew the Focus and Spads.
Yeah.
Because that, well, I mean, in the 110 it's all mounted in the nose anyway, but I was attacking those Zis guns from a very, very low altitude, very close distance. All right.
Coming in on final approach now. It's a bit unruly.
This I must see.
Oh, someone is heartening.
Yep. That's you coming in smoking hot. Looking a little fast.
I can barely keep her afloat.
And flare. Hold her, don't flare too much. And...
left engine went out.
Well, that's... sort of okay.
Yeah, it's just some propellers.
We have plenty of spares for those.
One heavy weapon, 2 buildings, emergency landing, 0 port.
What's the name of this top airfield?
Bagherovo. 16 port. Bagherovo.
Just gonna see if we can pick us up an escort.
Let's not take 12s, like 2. Yes.
Taking 2 250s this time.
2 250s?
Oh, sorry, 2 500s, I mean.
Yes. I'm putting some 50s in there as well. For good luck. Alright, starting up.
And of course, if anyone in the lovely chat is playing right now or looking to play, then yes, we could use an escort on all of these bombing missions.
I might call it after this one, though.
Ah.
How quick it is. It's getting a bit late.
I suppose it is at that, I suppose it is. I will probably go and have a look-see at the A8 before I call it a night.
Oh, please stream that as well so I can take a peek. Need to see the new rockets.
Quite so.
Engine 1 started.
Victor.
Okay.
No one's taking us up on that escort offer, I think.
Too busy dogfighting.
Bless the little hearts. Engine 2 is a go. Waiting for all of these extra electrical switches to come on. And waits an arbitrary amount of time after that is on. Okay, ready to taxi.
Yes. Oh, surprise fucker.
Please don't tell me you hit him.
I'm in a bit of a shit pickle.
Oh no.
This is the worst kind of... Why do they spawn people on the taxiway?
I don't think he actually spawned there. I think he moved ahead and then went AFK.
No.
Now, the responsible thing to do is for him to... Oh, did he try to take off?
No, I tried to move past him, but didn't go well.
Well,
let's do that again. You take off and circle and see if you can pick up some escort.
the responsible thing would have been for him to log off,
well,
because his startup time is a fifth of yours.
Yeah, but who knows when that happens. Well, now I'm on the farthest away, so...
You can just Hartman it, I suppose. Mission ends in 30 minutes.
I'll doubt I'll get my engines up and running till then. starter for this bloody phone is annoying. Not that it takes so much time, but because it suddenly just throttles up and spin your plane around. Engine 2 starting up. Engine 2 is running. All the buttons and switches are being pressed.
Good.
Should be it then.
Go, go.
Hot manning it. Or at least hot manning it to the runway.
Tokyo Drift Bagarevo. Alles klar?
Bagarovo. Alles klar, Rakete.
We'll take up a heading of 120. I am above you on your 8 o'clock.
Landing gear retracted.
Maintain your combat settings until we are on course.
Roger. 120 this, you say?
Yep.
Course hit, and that continues. Frame rates are atrocious again.
Understood. Our current heading is 125, 127, drifting over to 130. Hold there for a moment.
No visual on you.
I'm still far above you.
Okay.
I should still be off on your left, but high above.
I see you.
I drifted, of course. Contact.
That's a Stuka.
Yeah, that's heavy and it's a landing gear down. It must be a Stuka. you still have a visual on me? I will turn onto a directly easterly heading soon. So it's changing to a course of 90.
Roger.
Once we hit the border between these grid squares, so that we actually hit it from the right, from the north.
10-4.
And then we continue sort of southwest, loop around to Port Gaspar. Alright. Starting to level out here.
That's the Stuka.
Turning left. Heading is 90 degrees. No sign of enemies so far. Altitude is 2 kilometers.
Weather is clear.
And the temperature is a lovely 37 degrees. I have visual on the target, I believe. Although it's not really loaded in the buildings yet.
Traces from below.
Firing on us.
No, dogfight down below.
Roger that. I'm throttling up.
You have 2 planes on your upper right.
Yeah, traces on the lower right as well.
Yes, dogfight between 3.
Many dogfights here. I'm going up to combat settings.
Oh my, they are closing in a bit too fast here.
Setting my gunners to close. And I'm starting my turn on to target.
Copy.
See explosions in the town there. And the warehouses are destroyed.
Right, military convoy it is.
Correct.
Turning around. There's no other targets, right?
Well, I mean, there are still targets down there, but they won't help us win the match. I might drop one of these bombs anyway.
No, but use the ordnance on the convoy. Wherever it is.
It's a bit unfortunate because I've already lost all the speed from my attack there.
Yeah.
There's an airfield here.
There is.
With targets on it. Annoying. And where even is the convoy?
It's on the small, very white road where all the bombs are going off.
I see it. Plenty of Russians, plenty of Germans. There's so much smoke.
Whoa, that was way too close. I think I almost rammed you. 6. The gunner's firing.
Yeah, there's a Stuka dogfighting a yak behind me, I think.
Yep.
I'm going to go and assist.
Here you go, T-34. 500 kilos of explosives.
That's an I-16, I believe. Or a P-40 or something.
Vroom. There we have the target.
Got some good hits there. He's smoking.
There's so many bullets right now. Going in for my last drop.
Yeah, he's going in. Someone else got the kill, unfortunately.
More fighters in the area. Was that you getting shot down?
I just died. I think a friendly might have killed me.
Maybe.
Because no one got... I don't know. I was just lining up a shot and someone pressed the trigger and my pilot got one-shotted.
Oh, you lost your tail as well, so you were tumbling like crazy. I do believe that is an LA5.
Shot down one LA5. I'll go into your gunner seat if you don't mind.
Yes, please. Well, he's taking it. He's down. We have a contact coming in on our 12 high. Right in the sun.
Understood.
Looks like a lag. I lost him. He's above us somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
And suddenly we're all alone here.
It's some kind of sound bug that means I don't hear your engines when I'm in the gunner seat. So it constantly sounds like we're on the verge of gliding to a death. There's some kind of bomber beneath us?
It looked like a Ju-88.
Honestly, I'm not sure. I thought it might have been a Russian bomber. Oh god, it's... Oh, there goes the sound. We have something on our 6.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a Russian. Go right, go right.
Right.
Yep, he's on our 6. Oh, that was me.
Where is he?
He's breaking off. He's high above us.
Oh, I see him. Coming about.
You're in the formation with the bomber now.
Yep. He's going for the bomber now. Right.
Bomber is down. This...
Yes, I have a cat. Bloody cat. Not now.
Get rid of the cat, get rid of the cat. You are diving towards the sea. Please don't.
I know. Trying to get out of here.
And the bomber's going into the drink. There's like 5 fighters on him now.
The bomber?
Yeah. No, the bomber is actually alive. He's cruising along the sea there. What a fighter, what a fighter. Poker, poker. Well, we have something diving on us. 2 planes diving on. No?
They're all Germans.
Looks like they're all Germans. I've lost sight of the bomber.
Oh, we're probably... No, he's alive. He's going for the coast on your left.
Go down and support him. We'll cover him with our guns.
Yeah. See if I can lift his tail.
Capital idea. Whoop. Something on our right. Looks like a fight. I don't know what's going on with the camera right about now.
And the bomber went down.
Oh.
Slightly off. And there's a fighter. And a fighter got down.
Some kind of fighter on our right. Can't tell what
yes.
it is.
I saw him before. Quite low, right?
Yeah, it's roughly co-alt.
There's 2 of them.
There's another one in front of those.
Oh god, there's a lot of them here. Is that one?
Hard to tell. Could be 109s.
No, there's a 109s.
Incredibly difficult to keep an eye on something when the plane moves and you don't control it. Well, our 6 seems clear at least.
Yeah, I'm just a bit scared because we're flying over our target right now as a attacker.
Well, it should be alright.
Oh, should it?
Yes.
So should we head back to the
Yes.
military column?
No, military column? Good heavens,
Yes.
really? You're that eager to die?
Yeah.
Very well.
We have a higher percentage of chance of finding an enemy fighter there, and we might be able to do something.
I thought you were going to head back home, but if you want to fight, then by all means.
Oh,
Make sure to reload your cannons.
oh right. I have barely fired it. Is it Control R?
Alt R, I believe. Control R activates the
Alt R,
recording.
yeah. Things are... yeah, it did. Right, gaining some height then. How's the engines? I think that's looking good. I really wish there were bombers to intercept.
I mean, there should be.
Two contacts, 1 o'clock, co-out. Right hand turn, looks to be a 109 on a random Russian.
Understood. Proceed to assist, I believe. Try to maintain the height though, because we can't regain it as easily as they can.
Oh.
Another contact on our 9 o'clock. Just dipped under your wing there. I think it was beneath us. I lost it under your wing. It's definitely a contact though. Didn't seem to pose a threat, an immediate threat anyway.
Yeah, I have 4 targets here now. Seems to be Russians. 2 Germans, 2 Russians.
Understood.
Going in for assist.
I can't see who is who. That's a Russian.
Don't forget to use your stabilizer and your...
Don't think I have that set up.
That's gonna be a problem. Keep the speed up. Is that the Russian in front of us?
1 Russian is down. We just passed a jack, I think. Doing a right-hand turn.
Yeah, God, I can't see anything at this.
Neither can I.
There's 3 planes behind us.
Yep, 2 of them are German, I think.
We'll see one going down there.
Mm-hmm.
What else have you got?
Contact. Block. Ju-88.
Understood.
Something.
Six looks relatively clear.
No contact on the fighters.
Did all those fighters go down?
I see 1 fighter on our left.
Altitude?
Pulling up. Co-alt-ish.
Yeah, I see him. But he's coming from our side of the line, isn't he? Wow, I got really
it's
turned
just-
around.
We friendly fired someone. Pretty damn hard.
That
I
fighter?
believe he is. Yeah. Fighter just.
There's more
smashed the
explosive
fan.
over the, more explosions over the target, I believe.
Yeah, the bombers went in. Bombed the living crap out of them, but they are dropping on the wrong targets. They shot something. I saw traces. Yes, enemy fighter detected.
Understood. I will be documenting this epic tale. Is that a Russian in front of you? No, that's a 110?
Right, that's a Russian, yes, a Russian fighter. 1 Russian fighter is going for the 88. Assisting.
Pull up, pull up, pull up.
Pulling up.
Get him.
Hits.
I'll take it from here.
I still in front. Oh god. I'm dead.
You dead?
I'm dead.
That was my bad. I was looking in front. Just as I turned back, there was another fighter behind us.
Yeah.
But we won.
And I must... That was I made him smoke, so...
Yeah, you got a couple of good hits in on that. He's diving on your dead plane again.
It is making a good job.
Very well. I am probably going to die. I'm landing in the middle of the ocean. I do believe that counts as a death now. Yes. Very well. I think perhaps that shall be it for tonight. What an exciting adventure with a sudden and deadly end, as they often are. Well, thank you very much for joining us for this night of nonsense. I will see you in the near future. This I swear. Toodle pip and goodbye.